what exceptions applied, what exceptions didn't apply. Everything is case by case. So I have other ones. I had a guy just the other day. Financial advisor calls me up. He says, Dave, I got to send you the form because this guy's going to his lawyer. The lawyer's saying he's going to lose most everything. Guy had $389,000. By the time we figured in, he was eligible for veterans. He was eligible for some other things. By the time he was done, he was going to lose like $37,000. And his wife's already in the nursing home. He's like, how can this be? It's very simple. Just send me it and I'll tell you what we can do. Because again, what we do here is very different. We know how to apply those parts of the law. So we've talked a lot. Now, what do you do about all this? You know, we've talked about all these different rules and how do you now keep it all straight? How do you walk out of here without your head spinning? Well, it's how it all comes together, and it really comes together in a plan, what we call your rule book. And the beauty of a rule book is it's great if you can do it when you can, as opposed to what? When you can't. Because when I got loved ones doing it, it's a lot harder. Now, make no mistake, it's going to get done one way or the other. And the other side of the wall, there's two types of clients. Ones where the kids are figuring it out, or ones where it's already been figured out and handled. You get to decide which way. It's your choice. Either way, it's going to get done. Okay? Now, what does it exist? Why plan? It's about maintaining control and access while you're alive and well, if you become disabled, and if you die. Because none of us ever wake up expecting that, right? Assuming you woke up. Right? Number two, what's involved? A good estate plan involves legal documents, and it involves financial strategies, and it involves tax review. So a good plan, when put together, will be everything we talked about today. The lawyer's got to have good legal documents that create your instructions. The financial advisor has to work with the lawyer to make sure the beneficiary designations are not the people, but are to the trust with your instructions in it. And we can even work with the financial professional to recommend certain products that work better with certain types of trust that may get you a better result than had you just worked with the attorney alone. And then we always got to make sure the tax man's looking over everything, not the tax man, but our tax people, your accountant, to make sure that the tax man's not going to get more than what they're entitled to. Now, when we do that planning, it all comes together. Now, the good news is there's two types of plans that you have an option to do. You can do what we call the simpler plans, the standard plans. That's the ones you go to the seminars, come to a free seminar. They're doing what's called a boilerplate plan. We have boilerplate plans too. They're cheaper. But you know they're cheaper. Why are they cheaper? Because they're boilerplate. Now, what does that mean? That means they're going to do a lot of the things you need them to do. Are they going to do everything we talked about here today? They're going to do some of it. But again, you're going to have to decide whether that's enough or not. It's okay if it is. Then you do the standard plan. Or we have what's called personalized plans, where you take it and say, all right, I get the standard part, but I need this, this, and this extra because I've got this unique situation. Okay, then we do it personalized as to that. Bottom line is you already get the government's rule books. Now it's about your rule books, but you only get your rule book what? If you have one, exactly. Otherwise, you're stuck with theirs. The creativity of a good plan is going to involve the integration of these things. So what can we do? Number one, you got the basic estate plan. The basic estate plan says a will, healthcare, proxy, power of attorney. A basic plan